Okay, big news in football. Many of you may have already heard about this story, but I'll recap some of it anyway. Baltimore Ravens linebacker Brendan Ayanbadejo has spoken out. Ayanbadejo has spoken out in favor of a Maryland ballot initiative that would legalize gay marriage. He spoke out pro-gay marriage, loves gay people, really well-spoken. This is huge for the NFL. Like, this is one of those things where it's like I almost saw a gay president happening before like this sort of endorsement in sports.
Yeah.
From someone who, does it
Well,
because
those motherfuckers don't give a fuck anymore.
That's exactly right. So not everyone was happy about this.
Really?
In fact, a member of the Maryland House of Delegates, this guy named Emmett C. Burns Jr. Does that name sound nice? It doesn't sound evil at all, right?
Emmett C. Burns Jr.
Yep. Asked the Baltimore Ravens owner, Steve Bisciotti, I think? Steve Buscemi, to stop Ayanbadejo from talking about this, to stop Brendan Ayanbadejo from talking about this. And he wrote to the owner, this Emmett C. Burns, I find it inconceivable that one of your players would publicly endorse same-sex marriage, specifically as a Raven football player. Many of my constituents and your football supporters are appalled and aghast that a member of the Ravens football team would step into this controversial divide and try to sway public opinion one way or another. Many of your fans are opposed to such a view. It has no place in a sport that is strictly for pride, entertainment, and excitement. He should concentrate on football and steer clear of dividing the fan base. So basically, he went on to say, I need you to take action to inhibit this dude from saying anything else. And it was a fucking shit show.
Yeah. Did they do a Blitzkrieg run to a 3-5-6?
Yeah, they did a 3-5-6, and then they did the thing of, when they do the signals on their bodies or whatever.
The voguing?
They vogued. They did voguing. Lots of voguing. He did the play. He ran away. He went to the bay. He said, gay's okay. Someone make that a greeting card and send it to a football player who supports gay people. Send it to a football player who supports gay people. Also, I am accepting scholarships for my football camp. I'm going to football camp.
You're going, or you're starting one?
I'm starting one because I couldn't get into any, but I am starting one. It's going to be really fun though. It's me, and it's going to be, probably.
Can I come?
Yeah. Can you host it?
I don't know. We know what that means. You
need to host it, and you need to buy a football field.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to host. Oh, I see.
Yeah, you're going to have to host. You're going to have to make all the drinks. You can come, but you have to make. You just
want to use.
You have to be in charge of drinks, and you have to buy lunch every day.
Okay.
And drinks.
Is it just you?
And you have to, if in the rare mood, I feel like watching a movie instead of practicing, you have to take me to the movie theater and buy me a movie.
So it's just you in this camp.
Right now, I am the only enrollee.
So outside of the fact that I would need to buy a football field, it's just business as usual between you and I?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, people pissed, and this became a national news story. Pissed at the Emmett C. Burns guy. Ayanbadejo said after all of this came to light, Emmett Burns, by the way, retracted it and was like, this was a mix-up. I didn't really mean what I said.
Oh, a mix-up like Freaky Friday.
Exactly.
That's funny.
So then Ayanbadejo said, this was actually wonderful. I have to thank him for doing this because basically what he's done is he's brought this whole thing to light, that this homophobia in sports, and that you don't have to be a fucking stark, raving, mad, liberal, crazy person or a religious nut to know that fair is fair and equal is equal.
Yes.
He's very well spoken. Like me. So other football players have shown their support due to this. One of them is a former NFL player.
Nolan Ryan?
No, that's baseball. Are you impressed that I knew that?
Yeah.
Because he's from Texas. What is he, for the Rangers or something?
Something.
Yeah. Wade Davis, who was a former NFL player, said about asked if the NFL was ready for a gay player. And he said, I think we're definitely ready. The NFL as a whole...
They've already have one.
Of course they do.
Please don't.
They've had a million. The NFL as a whole has made... just in the closet. The NFL as a whole has made so many great steps and strides.
In the locker. That's what they call it when you're gay in sports.
Yeah.
Nobody says that.
I think the tide is changing. I think we're making such great strides. The NFL brings in players now to do town hall meetings, to talk to other players. The tide is definitely changing. It has been such a crazy couple of weeks for gay people in the media.
Yeah.
In terms of all the shit that Michelle Obama said, that Barack Obama said, that Bill Clinton said. And they say that stuff and they'll say the word gay and they'll say sort of like, don't make gay people the enemy and this kind of thing. It's been a year now since Don't Ask, Don't Tell. It is like shocking to me. Like, when I hear stuff like that, I am actually still shocked.
Yeah. Do you feel like you have? Would you say shocked is almost like you feeling an emotion a little bit?
I have been feeling emotions lately due to this stuff because it's like the NFL, the fucking president, these people. It's just. It really blows my mind, and it's so rapidly. I mean, I know it's been a struggle for a long time, but it just seems like the past 10 years, there has absolutely been a sea change.
But there is that's the power of people speaking out.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, because I would have thought that the NFL would have been like like I said before, the final frontier of what would happen. Now, something amazing that happened is a Minnesota Viking punter named Chris Kluwe came out in support of Brendan Ayanbadejo and all the things he said. He's also, in his own right, supportive of gay marriage, marriage equality and LGBT initiatives and all that kind of thing. So
and
anyway,
tiny goatees.
And tiny goatees. He's actually super handsome.
He's very handsome.
Extremely.
He's too handsome for his own good.
Exactly.
He's married and has 2 children. I looked it up. So everyone step off.
Kluwe sent a letter to this Emmett C. Burns. And I want to read you sort of the end of it. It was so well done and, so incredible. And then at the end, he just unravels in the most amazing way.
Great.
So this is the end of that letter. To Emmett C. Burns. I can assure you that gay people getting married will have zero effect on your life. They won't come into your house and steal your children. They won't magically turn you into a lustful cock monster. They won't even overthrow the government in an orgy of hedonistic debauchery because all of a sudden they have the same legal rights as the other 90% of our population. Rights like Social Security benefits, child care tax credits, family and medical leave to take care of loved ones, and COBRA health care for spouses and children. You know what having these rights will make gays? Full-fledged American citizens just like everyone else, with the freedom to pursue happiness and all that entails. Do the civil rights struggles of the past 200 years mean absolutely nothing to you? I'd like to say that I hope this letter in some small way causes you to reflect upon the magnitude of the colossal foot-in-mouth clusterfuck you so brazenly unleashed on a man whose only crime was speaking out for something he believed in. Best of luck in the next election. I'm fairly certain you might need it.
What a brilliant, brilliant piece of work.
Honestly, Aaron, you're going to have to fight with me over that, dude, because that's a letter. I want someone to talk to me like that.
What do you mean?
Because making fun of gay people like he did, saying you're a lusty cock monster and fuck you.
No, he was in support of what you were doing. He knows you're a lustful cock monster.
No, and saying you want to go after kids. You know what I mean? Scream at me, that kind of stuff.
What?
I'm on his side. I'm saying I agree with those things about gay people.
No, he's using it as an example. That's what.
Yep, they should be made an example of. Absolutely.
When you say absolutely, what 2 things happen? Do you think about Absolutely Fabulous or do you think about abs?
Both. I think about if Absolutely Fabulous had abs.
Great. So wait, we're gonna fight over this dude?
We're fighting over this dude. I hate to say. Well, it's going to be a quick fight because I get to choose the weapons. You get to have 1 grain of grass, and I get to have a knife.
What's a grain of grass? Is that pre-blade? Is that what it is?
You get a seedling of 1 grass leaf.
Kentucky bluegrass? What are we talking?
Fine. It can be Kentucky bluegrass, but I get 1 knife and also knives attached to everything I'm wearing.
I'll still beat you.
That's why I added the knives attached to everything I'm wearing.
Wait, are the knives open that you're wearing? Or are they?
No, they're closed knives. What are you talking about? They're not fake prop knives.
It's you. I don't even know if you know how to properly attach knives to your body.
Well, I took a class called Attaching Knives to My Body, and it's the only class I've ever gotten to be in.
I know. I taught it.